Hello everyone. Welcome. Okay, still setting up my things, just a minute. Okay. All right. Welcome everyone. Just a second. Let me set up my things here. Okay. Okay. I'm going to announce the stream to the various and multiple platforms that I'm announcing it at usually. So first let me start with Mastodon. Feel free to say hi in the chat, of course, or yeah, just say hello, ask questions if you want to. I'm just going to reuse a previous message because I'm very lazy. My live stream is starting now. Come talk about Fedora infrastructure applications with me. Let's fix some bugs and implement some new features right now on twitch.tv. All right, that's gonna do it. There it is. That's for Mastodon. All right. What do I have next? I have Fedora discussion. Let's do that there. Okay. Oh, there's a new response to a message that I have posted in Fedora discussion. That's interesting. Replace. Hey, hello, Xim Linux. How are you? How do you pronounce this? X3M Linux or Extreme Linux or? I don't know yet. Basically, the plan is to look at what is available for hacking. So I look at the easy fixes, but if there are some more urgent things or some things that viewers are bringing to the table, I'm happy to have a look at them also. I mean, my third attempt to join the infra team. Oh, okay. Let's see if I can. Okay, sure. Did you go through the usual, like the regular process, like the onboarding process? Not the onboarding process, but the new new application, new applicant process. Don't really exactly remember how it's named. Just give me a sec. I'm gonna announce the stream on discussion, on the discussion forum. Just so that people who have subscribed to the topic get a notification. Replies. I'm on it. Okay, funny thing, I did the conversion of the getting started document from the wiki to the doc site. Okay, cool. So you totally know about it, probably better than I do, which is nice. I know the whole process, just lost in the middle. Yeah, that happens with processes in general. So totally okay, of course. But yeah, let's keep it up. Okay, so that's done. Next, I can announce it in the chat. Let's announce it in Fedora Infra. That's going to be sufficient for now. Okay. Okay, yeah, that's cool. Should I do the same on Fedora apps? Probably. I mean, not I mean, I suppose people who are on the, yeah, I'm the last one who announced something on Fedora apps, so it's not really a high traffic channel, but that's how it is. Okay. Okay. All right, so what can I have a look at now? Yes. Okay. Well, I hope you're doing well. Let me share the screen so you can have a look at things that I'm viewing. So that's the easy fix page. As always, it's built from the tickets in the GitHub repo, Fedora Infra repo, or I mean all the repos that have opted in for this page, which is repos in the wiki. And zoom in a little bit. Yes, okay. Hopefully you can see that. Yeah, you should be able to see the column on the right. Yeah, it's all right. Or I could do something like this. Sorry, I'm rearranging my stuff here, but yeah. All right. Yes. So let's have a look at the tickets that we have in Fedora Infra. There's an ETIA, it's being worked on. Okay, list of the topics. Yeah, I've talked about that before. I could do that. I'm not sure it's not an urgent thing because it's more or less something that I've added to the as a ticket. So it's not somebody who has requested that from our user pool. So data number, yeah, same thing. That's something that I've added for coherence with the rest of the app, but it's really not really a request from the community, so not very high in priority. Those two are documentation issues. That's town crier for the change log. I could do that. I mean, that would be a way to get started. Fed badges. Fed message that's dying. It's also going to be definitely dead next week. So, all right. Fedora messaging reuse for the license. Somebody has started working with that, I believe. Flasco ADC. Yep, there's this issue, but I think I need something from the requester. So FMN. Yeah, that hasn't changed. Okay, somebody's working on that one. Somebody's working on that one. MirrorManager 2, notifying crawl failure when a host is marked inactive. I could do part of it. Like I could do the messaging part of it. Defining the schema, setting up the messaging. Yeah, I could work on MirrorManager. I don't know which is better. The other one is going to be much faster, Fed badges, using town crier for the change log. It's just using town crier, which is a pretty easy tool to use, but still very useful. There's Moat, okay. Oh, hello Yash, how are you doing? Okay, Tarrier. Right, there's town crier here for Tarrier as well. If we do the other one, we could do this one as well. Badge holder's name. Yeah, by the way, there's people at FOSDEM at the moment, right? So it's likely that people are getting badges these days. Is it working? Yep. Yes. I see people getting the CentOS Connect 2025 attendee. So people are getting new badges. Oh, apparently Adrian was there. Oh, Adrian, who's the main maintainer of MirrorManager, or at least used to be, still maintaining some pretty important parts of MirrorManager. So yep, there's this ticket. So one of the issue was that if you click on a badge, you can see the list of people who have earned this badge, but it's sorted by order of randomness. I don't know. Like there really isn't any sorting in there, and it would be easy to have that sorted so you can know, or you can search for somebody. But at the moment, that's not the case. Pretty simple thing to do. Like it would be just about. It's probably a SQL query that needs to get an ordered by. Basically, it's very simple. So if you want to have a look at how Fedora badges work, that would be a good start. Okay, I think that's a bogus ticket because I think it has it already. Badges monthly leaderboard. Let's have a look at the leaderboard, right? Leaderboard. Oh, okay. Well done. Roman Gessler 1A. Okay, 9 badges. Okay. And so, right, it's month of January. And so what's wrong with this? Monthly leaderboard. Okay. Yeah, it's missing the last day. Okay. What's that? Okay. So it's showing that it's right. Right. Okay, there's a mistake probably in the query. Enter your API, which is about town crier again. We can do the town crier thing. Or MirrorManager. Do you have a preference? Let me set up I could set up a poll, I think. Let me try and do that. How do I do that? Probably this way. Polling. Right. Okay, so you should be able to see a poll. And there's of course there's also other things that you might want to suggest. If I look at that, I can look at my notifications, which is something that I very commonly look at. If I look at my GitHub notifications, I don't see any new ticket in the project that I maintain, so I guess that's fine. That's just the dependency updates. Yeah, so we don't have any new tickets. Cool. While you're voting, I'm gonna drink some tea. Good stuff. Okay. Do I have any results? Yes, I have a result. Okay, result is MirrorManager. Cool. Well, that's an interesting piece of software, so it's all right. So what do I have? Yes, let's go to MirrorManager. It's in apps. So did I change something in there? Yeah, probably made a, okay, yeah, that's fine. So I'll deal with that later. Where am I? I'm on master. Any new changes? Okay. Just getting updates, I suppose. Okay, so in MirrorManager, you have a subdirectory that is called crawler right here. And in there, lots of files are executable, which is not a good thing. So in there, you have a lot of parts that constitute the program that crawls all the mirrors and checks if they're up to date, right? So in the crawler, you have something in there called reporter, which is supposed to send messages. Like it's supposed to be able to send an email when wait, where is it? When something goes wrong, basically. What do I put in the body? The exception, right? I put there in the exception, so that's when something goes wrong. So if the marks a complete host as not being up to date, okay, usually it's gonna, if the scan of a single category has failed, something the crawler does at multiple places. Okay, so that's interesting. It's able to send an email right now, but it is sending it to the admin of MirrorManager and not to the admin of the mirror itself. So when a mirror is marked as not up to date, the mirror admin doesn't get any notification. That's clearly a problem. So what I'm going to do is first I'm going to go through this ticket. Occasionally one of my hosts is offline due to a crawl failure. Hasn't been the fault of the host. The host completed pretty quickly. Some of the processing of the crawl data doesn't complete in a sufficient amount of time. Not bad, blah, 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 blah. So if it happens many times, so I'm going to assign myself to this. Okay. So this is issue 246, right? To 46 or yeah, 46. Okay, I mean I'm on a new branch. I can do stuff. So one of the first things that I will need to do is look at MirrorManager. What information do I have? And what can I put in the message that I send? The reporter here can recall crawled failures, so it records them, that's fine. When does the marking as not up to date occur? If the crawl is a failure, Running in canary mode does not auto-disable mirrors. If they have failed, let's mark the complete mirror as not being up to date. Okay. So if I'm not in a canary mode, all the categories have failed due to broken base URLs. The host should be marked as failed during crawl. So I think it's record crawl failure. That is where I want to plug in the sending of a message. Crawl status .timeout. Okay. Mark not up to date. Record crawl failure. Okay. And I can also do disable hosts. Right. So it's probably somewhere in record crawl failure or in disable host. And if record crawl failures reaches a certain threshold, which is here, it calls disable host. So I'm definitely definitely going to be using disable host. Host has been disabled after consecutive crawl failures, right? So I can plug in my sending of the message here. Okay, in disable host, that's fine. So, does MirrorManager know how to send messages already? Oh, what is MirrorManager? That's a good question. So, as you know, Fedora is distributed through mirrors. So there's places in the world, that's companies, universities, NGOs, whatever, that have space and bandwidth that they offer us to distribute the software. So we have a master mirror where we put all our stuff, and then there's places on the internet that mirror it and offer their communities a way to pull the software from them instead of from the master mirror. Otherwise, it would be too huge in terms of bandwidth and computing power. It would be too much for us. So we have something called MirrorManager, where you can register a mirror. You can say, okay, I'm an admin of this university. I have a big computer with a lot of disk space, and I'm happy to host Fedora software on my server. So you register in something called MirrorManager, which is available at mirrors.fedoraproject.org, available at mirrormanager.fedoraproject.org. You go there, you create an account if you don't have one already, and then you can register your software. It's pretty slow. No, it's fine. You register your server, and you tell us which category you want to mirror. So you might want to mirror Fedora, you might want to mirror CentOS, you might want to mirror Apple, or multiple of them. You know, anything you're happy to mirror. And then MirrorManager has a program called regularly, called the crawler, and it's going to go through all the mirrors and check that their content is up to date with the main mirror. That's the crawler of MirrorManager, and if the content of the mirror is up to date, it's going to add it in the database. Well, it's not really a database, but it's going to add it to the list of available mirrors. And on the other side, in Fedora, DNF is going to check this list. So there's a component called mirror list server. I think it's at mirrors.fedoraproject.org/ it might be mirror list. It's not mirror list. Yeah, it is mirror list, but or mirror. No, it's Metalink. There's something about Metalink. Yeah. Okay, so you have a link that lists, like DNF is able to pull the list of all the up-to-date mirrors. And then it's going to pick from the one that is closest to you. And when you register your application, you can say, okay, I want to be only available to the members of my university, for example, and that's this range of IPs. And then And then DNF is going to, well, MirrorManager is, well, that's not really true, but the mirror link, this thing that builds the list of mirrors, is going to put your university at the top of the list if you are getting it from an IP that has been defined in the range. Or even remove it from the list if it's an exclusive mirror. Okay, so that's all this management of mirrors that is handled by MirrorManager, and it's a little bit complex, so you have to, and there's a lot of performance issues, so it's very important for us. And so this crawler checks that your mirror is up to date, and if it's not, it's going to remove it from the list. And the problem is that at the moment, when it does so, when it removes the mirror from the list, you get no notification. You don't know about it. You don't know that there was a problem. So we want to add that. So when I'm disabling the host here in disable host, I want to send a message, right? So let's look at MirrorManager and see if it's already sending Fedora messages. I think it does. Yes, it does. It's MirrorManager 2 notifications. You know what? I'm going to start VS Code. It's been a while since I've used VS Code. Let's start that. Okay. Zooming in a little bit so you can see. Okay. Hopefully you can read what's on the screen. Okay, I'm on the crawler, I'm on the reporter, and I see that there's disable host here. Okay, that's cool. And I wanted to check if there was Fedora messaging. And yes, there is. It's in notifications. I'm going to open this file on the side. Let me close all the other things that are not relevant to my problem right now. Where's my notifications? It's probably here. Open on the side, or just open it here. Okay. Oh yeah, no. Reporter. Thank you. Notifications. Okay. All right. So it already knows how to send notifications. There's email publish here. Send an email. There's fed message publish, which does all the hard work. And you need to build the message. So what's calling fed message publish? It's being called in oh, wait a minute. There's already something in the crawler. Okay, so there's something called notify in the crawler. Cool. But it's sending a blank, like a simple message. I want something smarter. There's notify start, notify crawl complete. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. And there's notify propagation crawl complete. Cool. I want to have a notify disabled, probably. That seems fair. Okay. So what do I do then? I'm adding a notification function here, notify disabled. I want a host. Okay, that's probably going to go away. Host is going to be just my hosts. What's host here? Host is okay, it's a model. Okay, cool. So I will need to transform the model into a dictionary. Right now it's using this in the previous one. That's definitely not. I don't like the dict feature, like the dict construct really. I much prefer doing the dictionary like this. So I'm gonna change it. ID is host.id, name is host.name. There you go. Okay, that's a very minimal notification. It only contains the host name and the host ID. That's not sufficient. Message options. Okay, I don't care about options right now. What do I want to notify? I have this reporter here. I could do something similar to that. Or there's a reason. I could have a reason here. Reason, that's going to be a string. Okay? So here, I might want to do something like from, oh, that's not if, sorry, not here. I want to go in reporter, and here I want to do a from.notif import notify disabled, right? And here, when I'm disabling a host, well, yeah, I'm gonna do a notify disabled with the host and the reason. Okay. Cool. So I'm getting this, that's fine. Where am I setting it? Yeah, okay. I wonder if I'm going to get like an import loop here. That seems weird. In crawler, I'm using crawl result and propagation result. Don't they come from somewhere else? Nah, they're here. Okay. I don't think I'm actually using them, right? I'm only using them for, yeah. I'm only using them for types. Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to do something else. Import typing. And I'm going to do if typing dot, what's the name of the variable? Type checking, that's the one. I'm only importing them if I'm type checking, because otherwise I might get an import loop. Definitely not what I want. Okay, let's get back. Notify disabled. I don't have any options. Thank you very much. I'm gonna add the reason here. Reason is going to be reason. Fine. And I'm notifying, what do I notify options? What's options? Oh, really? That's crappy. Who does that? Nah. I mean, I'm not passing the options around like this. That's not a clean way to do it. Nah. Nah, that's dirty. Not doing that. Okay, who's calling notify? In my apparently I'm not calling it anymore. I used to call it in the old crawler, but I'm not calling it anymore. Yeah, I'm not doing this anymore. Okay, so I kept it around because I knew I would have to put it back, but I'm not using that anymore. That's okay. I'm going to do things differently. Here, basically, the notify function doesn't have really a lot of... It's not really interesting, right? I mean, it has this topic here, body equal message, just calling fed message publish. I should basically do that in my actual function. I should have, like, fed message publish is already... Like, fed message publish comes from notifications. Where is that? notifications is in lib notifications, and yeah, it's already doing that. Okay, cool. Well, okay. It's going to be, I'm going to do it like that. Notify disabled, okay. Host, the reason, and I'm building a message on the topic MirrorManager.crawler.disabled. Not crawl.disabled, but crawl.host.disabled, I think. I think that's, or mirror, or host, yeah, host. I'm telling, yeah, crawler, or host disabled maybe. Just host disabled. Seems better. Because there was crawl complete, propagation complete, crawler crawl complete, really. I mean, that's fine. That's okay. That's fine. Because I mean, what happens if I want the host to be? Yeah, I mean, let's be specific. Because do I want to send a message if a user disables a host in the UI? That would not be the crawler. In that case, I would go through MirrorManager.host.disabled, I suppose, and not put the crawler in front of it. Meh. Meh. Not a big fan of that. Yeah, let's keep it that way. And .v1, because I want to version my topics. Okay. And that's going to be body here, because otherwise I will have the MSG variable, the message variable, and that's going to be a mess. Okay, cool. Well, that's fine. Okay, it could work, except it doesn't give me a lot of information about the host. I want to have more information about this host, right? Let's look at what information we have on the host. Let's go to see the models. And let's go see the hosts. Where's the host? Host. Okay. A host has a name, that's fine. It has, what I want to know is who I'm going to send this message to. And for that, I need to know who's owning this. So, a host belongs to a site, right? So, a site has a name, it has an admin active, that's a boolean, created by. Yeah, it has admins. Okay, that's fine. That's site admins. That's the list of users that I want to get. Okay, so in my host here, I have ID name. I want to have something called admins. Admins, which are going to be the admins of the site where this host belongs. So it's going to be host.site.admins. And what is that, site admins? It's probably site admin. Yes, there's a username here. So I'm going to use the username here. So I want admin in site.admins. I want this to be a list of strings. I'm going to reformat that so it's easier to read. So I want this to be a list of strings, admins. That's going to be the username taken from each admin in the host.site.admins lists. And this I can use to to point FMN at the owners of this site, of this host. What else do I want to put in the message? There's definitely a host name, that's for sure. What else do we have? Let's see what I can put there that will help the. Yeah, I can put the URL, of course. Yeah, and the logs, of course. Yes, that's perfect. Okay, so ideally the logs would be great, because let's say you're a mirror admin and you're getting a message about your host, or about one of your mirrors being disabled. You don't really know which one, so there's the name, you can know which one. You probably want to know when it was crawled. So there's going to be a date, I suppose, like a crawl. When did the crawl start and when did the crawl end? Or yeah, there should probably be something about last crawled, or last crawled seems fair. Do I have the last crawl here already? It is set after. Yes, okay, I'm gonna set that before. I'm definitely going to set that before so that it's set in the host. Yeah, I'm setting that here in the list before the reporter sends anything. Right. So I can use host.lastCrawl at the crawl time. By the way, reason should be in quotes. Thank you. Host.lastCrawled. And that's going to be a date, so ISO format. Okay. What else do I want to know? I want to have the URL to the hosts. So how do I know URL to a host? I can build this URL. I probably have that already here somewhere in the messages that are sent. Ah, yeah, get log URL. That's perfect. Okay, so I'm gonna use that. So, okay, I'm gonna use this, but I'm gonna put it out of here. UI, what's UI? Okay. Thread, states, reporter, log. I suppose log seems fair, because there's a lot of logging in there. Well, crawler, CLI, notif, reporter. States, threads, UI. Should I put it in init? No, there's nothing in init. I won't put something in there now. Where's the best place for that? So it's definitely not going to be only the reporter anymore. I could put a utils module with this sort of thing. Yeah. Not very happy about this, because if I have this function get me the logs, I would also like to have a function get me the host's URL in MirrorManager, but I don't want to recreate the application every time, because that's a bit of a pain. Yum, 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 yum. Who's using getlog URL? Probably not a lot of people there. Yeah, log can be found at getlog URL. Okay, I'm gonna do something different. I'm gonna use a utils module here. I don't really like that though. Or URLs maybe? Nah, that's not great. Okay. I give up. I'm calling it utils. Yeah. It's not the best named module, and you know naming is hard. Or utility maybe? Should I call it utility? Nah. I'm gonna call it utils. Okay. Let's bite the bullet. So this here, I'm actually going to reuse, and I'm gonna call that. Oopsie. Get host URLs. So that's gonna be a public thing. Hosts URLs, and I'm going to wait to give it a host. And I'm going to do the same thing as here, which is, where's my models? There it is. Import or from import model. Okay. And my host is actually model.host. That's the host. That's what I'm getting. Okay. And here, yeah. This is web framework dependent. Okay, I'm importing the app, creating it, and I'm building return hosts. And that's going to be this. Well, that's not actually going to be this. This, I should put log or logs or crawler log. Crawler log. The host ID is host.id. It's external. There you go. So it's not base.crawlerlog. Thank you very much. How is it called? It's called, where's my views? Views are here. Oopsie, they're here. Hosts, I probably have something called hosts here. Host view. Yay. Host view. And it gets a host ID. That's cool. So that's base.host view. Right? Host view. And you're getting the SID, you're using external. Okay, crawler log. I don't need anything more right now. Nice. So I can replace that here. And this this get host URL that I was looking at, it's now going to be from utils import get host URLs. And here I'm gonna have this named host URLs get host URLs with my self.hosts. And here logs can be found at host URLs host? No, wait, logs. Crawler log. Is that how I called it? I called it crawler log. Exactly. Okay, that seems fair. So now I have this function that I can reuse when I'm sending a message. So from utils import get host URLs. Cool. And here I can do a host URLs, get host URLs with my host. That's fair. And I have the host URL here, host URLs dot of host. I think it's called host. And I can put in the log, call that logs crawler log. Cool. Okay, so that's the content of the message that the Mirror admin is going to get. It has a list of admins, so I can reuse that to orient it to the right person. It has URL, it has crawl dat, logs, reason. Yeah, I think that's good. Okay, so that's the information that we're going to use. Now I want to make something better than the generic message. So I'm going to open the MirrorManager schemas. That's a different project. MirrorManager messages, it's right here. Of course you can see it because it's very small. Even I have to zoom in for my own purpose. Okay, let's close all that. So in MirrorManager we have something about, we have host messages when they're updated, host deleted, host added, etc, etc. I'm going to use that host message v2, host added v2, host deleted v2, host updated v2. Okay, I'm gonna have another one which is host disabled, or not host disabled, but host crawler disabled. Maybe, yeah. That's probably going to be that, something similar to that. Okay. Crawler disabled v1. It's based on host message v2, that's fine. For message published by MirrorManager, when your host is disabled by the crawler. So that's going to be, we talked about, what did we talk about? We talked about MirrorManager.crawler.host.disabled.v1. MirrorManager.host.disabled.v1. That's the time where I need to change that if I want to change it actually. Do I want to have MirrorManager.crawler? Yeah, that seems fair. Okay. When a host is disabled by the crawler. So the body schema is going to be quite different actually. Oh, there's already a host schema that I can reuse. Nice. ID, name, country, bandwidth, ASN. You know what? That's not enough. I want to have my admins lists. Yes. I can extend this. I can extend it using adding the admins, but I will have to change. I'll have to change all the schemas, all the messages that are sent by MirrorManager. To include the list of admins. That said, I think it's relevant because right now, those messages, they don't know. Oh, there's agent. Okay. So I suppose, what's the MirrorManager message? Okay, so it uses agent, right? And usernames is the list of agent, right? So I disagree. I'm going to improve that. I'm going to improve that by a lot. I'm going to add here admins. And I'm going to add admins as a type list. How do you do that? List. Now, how do you do that properly? Then how do you do that? Nah, it's a list of strings, okay? How do you do that in JSON schema already? I don't remember. I'm gonna check. Just a minute. Okay. Sorry, I don't remember. Overview, blah, blah, blah. Yes, benefit, history, community, I don't care. Getting started. Reference. Basics. String, arbitrary data structure. Right, I want a list. Type keyword, type string. Okay. Unique identifier, I don't care. That's all. Where's array? Array, that's the thing. Okay, type array. Okay. There it is. Okay, so type is array. And items are string. It's an array of strings, simply put. Admins is type array, items are type strings. That's cool. Okay, so this is now, I have this for all the hosts now. I will have to put all this information in there. ID, name, country, bandwidth, ASN. Okay, I can do that. That's fine. I have the info. ID, what did I do? ID, name, country. Okay, country. I should actually have something that, you know what? Oh, I can put URL in there. That'll be great. Wouldn't it be great? Yes, it would. Okay. URL. And that's of type is string. But I want it to be optional. I do want to have the admins. But I don't want to have the URL be necessary, otherwise it's could be annoying because I don't know if I'll always be able to generate the URL. But I do want to have the admins all the time. Okay. So Sorry, I'm going to make sure. Where is this called? Okay, in view, I'm building this as site ID name org URL. Okay, is this org URL? Is this really the case? There is nothing called org URL. Oh, that's for the site. Okay, what about that? Okay, so I definitely want to have some way to convert a host into the minimum values necessary for a host. Right? But if I do that in the model, I can't expect the URL to be there. Interesting. Let's do this in the model anyway, because this way I have only one place to change things. Not sure that's a good idea, actually. Should I put it in the models where all the information is already there so I don't have to duplicate things? Or, because right now this v1, there's v1, there's v2, it gets different information. I don't like to have duplicated information, even though it's in the same file at the moment, but it's a bit of a pain. So I think I'm going to put that in the model. But that's more information in the model again, and or I put that, oh yeah, I could do that. I can put that in notifications. So keep that, please. I can put that in notifications. Yeah, that's relevant. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. You'll see why. Notifications here has, okay, yeah, I can do that. I can do that. Okay, so def host to message body. That's a host. So, oh yeah. From model or import model. Import.model. Yeah. Can I do that? Nah. I can't do that. From .import model. That's how you do it. Okay. Host message body. Okay. And I'm returning the current way of doing things. Yeah. I mean, it's legacy. I mean, it's going to save me for all the v2s, but it's not going to save me for the v1s. I should number it, actually. Anyway. Return this. Return this. Return me the host ID, name, country, bandwidth, ASN. Right? And now I also know that I need to add admins here. And ideally, I would add the URL, but I'm not going to do that now because I'm not sure in this file that I have my application context running. Okay. Nice. It's getting better. Okay, so I can do the same for sites. Site to message body. And that's going to take a site. Thank you. In my view, I can replace this with the site. Turn this. Oh, well, yeah, of course. That's going to take a site. Okay, so now in my views, I can do, in the many places where I have it, which is here. Oh yeah. I can, from notifications, I can import host to message body and site to message body. Cool. And if I go to this here, I can just do site to message body, site option. And that's it. And it's going to be automatically updated each time. That's cool. Okay, what about this one? Yes. Site to message body, host.site. Oh, it's nice not to have to care about async stuff. I've almost forgot how easy it is. Host to message body, hosts. Thank you. Actually, wait a minute, because I know I can put the URL in there. So I could do something like, I don't know if that's possible. I think it is possible now. I think you can do this in Python right now, right? Because I've seen it done in the, I've seen it done here. Yes, you can do that now. So let's expand with URL. Oh, that's nice. It's a pickup from JavaScript, which is really cool. And I want to have my host URL, which, why do I get that? Probably here. There you go. But I would love for it to be possible. I mean, another way of doing it would be to put in the notifications directly. That's tempting. It is tempting. Nah. Because I don't know in notifications, I don't know in which context I am. In the views, that's easy. But if I put that in notifications, then I'm gonna have to check. Yeah, that's not great. I want to keep my notification independent from the framework as much as I can. I mean, most of the system is made that way. Okay. Right. What's the best way to do this? Okay. Thing is, if I put it in notifications, it's sort of cool because then I don't have, like, I have only this one place where I need to handle being. Or let me think about it for a second. I have in lib, I have notifications, I have sync, umdl, model host config Fedora database constants. All that's in lib is supposed to be independent from Flask. Supposed. Like if I go in lib and I do find in folder and I search for Flask, I'm not supposed to find a lot of things. I'm finding something in, yeah, in the migration, but that's logical. But the separation is pretty well done, so I want to keep it that way. The separation of concerns is pretty well made. So notifications are not going to carry things that are Flask dependent. Let's keep it that way. Okay, so I have this Flask URL that I'm adding to the host. I'm pretty sure that I'm going to have to reuse this pattern, so let's keep it. Let's go back to my search. So did I do this? I did. Did I do this? Yes. Did I do this one? I did not. Oh, I could reuse the other one pretty much entirely. Okay. So here, that is not site. Site is here. And I have site.id. Okay. I put the host in there. Yes. And the agent. Nice. Okay, that makes sense. And now there's probably more. Yeah, there's one more. Site, that's host.site here. Okay. I'm adding the host. I'm adding the same information. Okay. Why doesn't it format things? Is there a problem? Is there a problem do I have a problem formatting this? What's wrong? I guess it took a while, but it worked. Okay, nice. So that's done, and now I can do the same for this one. Here, I don't need all this stuff. I can do pretty much the same thing. So I don't need the site, that's for sure. I can reuse the host. So I get the function that I'm looking for from notifications, host to message body. And the URL I'm getting from the other one. So here I'm gonna reuse nice. Good. Except now I'm going back to this one. So now I know that there's admins in there and URL, which means that in the main, this here, usernames is going to be changed because I know more. In host message v2, which is using the host schema. Oh, there's a site schema. Okay, then I suppose I'll have to put the site in there. Oh, yeah, okay, my bad. Okay, so I'm gonna have to have the site schema. Ah, yeah, that complicates things. Okay, let's go to site schema. Yeah, yes. Site schema is actually where the admins are. So I'm gonna remove it from hosts. I'm gonna put it on site. Site schema. Right, and so I know about the admins now. That's on the sites schema, and I want it to be required. Right. Host only has URL. I've added URL there basically. So it doesn't have admins anymore. Okay. So in my host schema v2, I know something more. I'm going to add the usernames. And that's pretty cool. And you'll see why. Because when I do that, FMN is automatically going to pick up this list of usernames. FMN is automatically going to pick up this list of usernames. Or it's going to be a sort. Sorry, I'm going to just pause for a second. I'll be back in a few. All right, I'm back. I'm back. So we were talking about usernames. So I have this list. So I can do this admins equals set of admins.add self.agent name. I don't necessarily have an agent name, right? Agent name can it be null? I think it can be null, right? Yes. So let's make an if self.agent name, then I'm added to the should call it usernames. Okay. Names.add agent name and return lists of names. Should I sort it? Not really. Do I care? I don't really care about that. Okay. That's cool. Then all the messages that are here below are going to be to learn who to talk to. That's pretty cool. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, so I don't even need to do that on the other one. I just need to do it here. Oh yes, I forgot. I've changed the the setup here. Admins is now in site. And I also need to call to send. I also need to send the site when I'm sending the notification. I know. You hoped you couldn't. You hoped you didn't have to do it. You still do. So there you go. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. And I have more stuff here. So it's not only host message video.body schema. There's more. Yeah, so actually there's more. There isn't any agent, because the agent is the crawler, right? So there's never going to be an agent, which means that when I look at self.agent, there's never going to be one. It's always going to be none. Cool. So we have host, we have site, but we have more than that. No, definitely not agent. Host, site. What else do we have? Crawled at, logs, and reason. Logs, URL. Crawled at, logs, URL, and reason. Okay? So crawled at. That's going to be a string. It's actually going to be a date time, but yeah, it's an ISO string. it's an ISO string really. Crawl that. What else? Logs URL. That's definitely going to be a string. Unless there's more idiomatic, no, thank you. Unless there's more idiomatic ways of representing strings. Yeah, I can tell something about delay, regular expression. Yeah, I can put a pattern in there, but really I don't want to. I want to be simple. I want to be simple. Yeah, I want to keep things simple. Yeah, there's IP addresses. Okay, there's host name. Okay. Date and time. Okay. I could say date time. That's the ISO string. Yeah. That's tempting. It's very tempting to be very specific so that people know. URI. Okay, okay, okay. Logs URL is URI. What else do we have? Oh yes. Which means that, okay, that's for hosts. For the host schema, I can accept URL. Type URI. Okay. So I have called that. I have logs URL. And I have, what else do I have? Reason. And that's definitely a string. Whew. Okay, that's a lot. So I have host, site, crawl that, logs URL, reason. Seems fair. Required is host, site. Well, pretty much everything. Okay. So, has been disabled by the crawler. That's the summary. But I want a more informative email. I'll show you later how to do that. I could do it, yeah. Host name has been disabled by the crawler, by MirrorManager. Summaries goes to the email subject. Okay, now I want to define how to make a full an entire email, like the string representation of the message. That's a different story. Return so I want to have something like this. Return what else can I put in there? I'm going to put the reason in there, of course, but what do I usually say? There's log can be found at. That's cool. I like this. Logs can be found at. The log can be found at. And here is self.body of crawler. Crawler. Oh no, logs URL. Okay, that's cool. What else do I want to put in there? Yeah, there's my reason. Yeah, there goes my reason. Do I put the reason somewhere in the... Yeah, disable reason. That's there's that. I could totally use that. I don't have to put the reason in here. I've put it in host. Oh, that's better. Okay, notify disabled. Notify disabled. I don't need the reason. I don't need no reason. Host.disable reason. That's how I do it. Okay. So I want to put the reason in there. Okay, look. Summary, I don't really need to repeat the summary, right? I'm gonna just put the reason here. The reason is usually going to be host has been disabled, user active, after consecutive crawl failures. Okay. So I need to put the URL here. self.body.host.url. And that's it. And that's the thing. Do I have anything else in there that I want to put? So host, there's a URL, I know about it. Crawl that. Oh yes, crawl that. The mirror was crawled at self.body. Okay. We're getting good. Logs URL I've put there, reason is there. I think we're good. I think we're not too bad. So now all I need to do is use this new message. Wait, I've created a new message. I need to do something else. I need to put it in the pyproject.yml file. So host, how's it called? Yeah. We're getting there. Okay. Nice. So now it's going to be registered. I have this new thing. So what I need to do now is make a new version of MirrorManager Messages, which includes this new thing, and use it in MirrorManager itself. And how do you do that? Well, that is easy. That's the easy part. I'm just going to go from MirrorManager Messages, import. Well, I do have MirrorManager Messages already, right? In my dependencies. Yes. Yes, I do. Okay, nice. So from MirrorManager Messages, import, oh, wait, it's from host, right? .host. Or are they exported? They're not. So it's from host. Import. What's the name of the class already? Host crawler disabled v1. Thank you. I go there. Host crawler disabled v1. I don't need to specify the topic. Thank you very much. I just need to put the body. Okay, and publish it. Pretty good. Okay. So everything is in place. I just need to publish a new version of the schema and then update the dependency in MirrorManager. And then it's all going to fall into place. Yes. Cool. Well, let me run the tests for MirrorManager Messages first, because I need to add that, right? There's probably a test added that I need to do. Test crawler disabled. Okay. Yeah, I don't need a bad description. Thank you very much. I don't have an agent. I do have the hosts. The site is not going to work. I need to update that. That's the host. That's the site. Admins is an empty list right now. Or just, you know, just dummy. Is that gonna work for my tests? Because here, agent dummy user, okay. So that has to be dummy admins. Dummy admin. And here that changes to dummy admin. Oh yes, that's why it needs to be sorted. That's because, right. That's easier for the, it's easier for the unit tests actually, which is not a really strict requirements, but let's make things easy. Sorted names. There you go. Dummy user, dummy admin. Of course, dummy admin is going to come first. The rest should work. Here, that's different. Username is only going to be dummy admin because I do not have an agent name. Oh, I can just make sure it's none. Message.url, I should set that actually. Should I put it to the log? Not really. Yeah. Okay. Not host added v2 now. Host crawler disabled v1. That's the one. Okay. I don't need to test the agent avatar. Thank you very much. I don't care because there's none. Has been disabled. And of course, that's going to be entirely wrong. Oh, the host name. Oh yeah, no, that's fine. No, that's fine. I don't care. Okay, let's run the tests. Wait a minute. Terminal. Yeah, it wasn't installed. Still running. Pi 312, yeah, that's old. Is my tea still ready? It'll do. So what's that? Ooh. Ooh. Dirty. Okay. Oh yes, yes, TFFI. Yeah, I know about that. What am I using at the moment? Okay. Remove. Let's remove this. Goodbye. Okay, I'm using 312. That should work now. Yes, it works. Okay. Okay, it works. So now let's try again. Okay, it sees the things. That's good. Please start this. It fails a lot. Of course, schema error. Why is that? Date, time. Oh, crawl that. Yes, of course. I didn't put anything there. What else? URI is not valid. Really? URI is wrong? Oh, it doesn't have URI. Okay. Email ID IPv6 regex. Okay, it doesn't have URI. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Let's just not do URI then. String is fine. Same thing for here. Let's just keep with string. That's fine. Also, I noticed that I need to put more information in there. At crawl that is going to be well, what date is it? 31. They're on 31. t0, 0, 0 plus 0, 0. Okay, logs URL equal https http localhost or example.com/logs. And what else do I want? Reason dummy reason. Let's start this again. Okay, there's failures. So what's the error here? Any of properties URL type URL. No, I changed it. Try again. Oh yeah, okay. Okay. So there's this one now that fails. What does it say? Date, time. Oh, it doesn't know about date, time. That's fine. Let's do string. That's fine. Let's just do strings. So it fails now again. Why? Ah, yes. Has been disabled. That's definitely right. By MirrorManager scroller. That right? Yes. Save it, run it. And now what's the error? Oh, key error URL. Okay. Body host URL. Didn't I call it URL? Host is host key. Oh yeah, I know it's optional. Right, it's allowed to be optional. Okay, so here. Right. If body host get URL content that's a little bit long as a line, right? Yeah, that's too long. That's how you do it. Run the tests. Fails, of course. Non-type is not callable. Oh yes, I didn't return it. Stupid. There you go. Try again. So, string object is not callable. Wait, what? What's that? Wait, what? Did I make a mistake? String, content, return content. Wait, what? Type error. What's str? Did I make a mistake, a stupid mistake somewhere? Nah, what's that? Wait. Oh yes, property. Sorry about that. Let's run again. That was weird. Okay, we're getting there, Ah, yes. Yes. So, I want to see VV. So, of course, my assertion is wrong. Can I run it with VV? Right. So that's going to be dummy reason. And then sure, why not, if you like it that way. Ah, yeah, so there's a new, okay, so there's a new line. There's a new line before dummy reason. Do I want that? Ah, yes, I wanted to start like this. Let's try again. This time I have Really? What's that? Did I make a mistake in my tests? It's possible. Okay, or here. Okay. Oh yes. That's this. Okay. So. Cool. And now I want to add to my body the URL. Which means that this is going to change. And now it fails because I have this new line in my content. How about that now? There you go. There you go. Run them all. Right. What's my... Oh, I don't see the... Oh yeah, it doesn't show me... Oh, that's too bad. It doesn't show me the coverage. Run test with coverage. That's exactly what I want. Yes. Ah, there you go. So I have some things that are wrong in the coverage. Base. What's not covered? This is not covered? Oh, it is always covered. Because I've always had, yeah. You're right. Let's duplicate that. Test crawler disabled. No host URL. I do not add the URL. I validate it. And I assert that this doesn't contain, this is what it contains. Okay, What else do I miss? That's wrong. Okay. That's weird. I mean, that's weird. Render test with coverage again. Of course it fails. Why does it fail, precious? Hey, no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. You have no right to do that. That's wrong. Try again. Ah, yeah. Okay. Coverage is better now. Is it better? Nah, that's weird. Let's show me the coverage, please. Change sort order, clear coverage. I don't care. No, please show me the coverage. XDG open HTML index. Coverage report, thank you. Oh, it's all covered. Okay. Let's just not bother. Oh, right. Maybe it didn't coverage HTML. Maybe it didn't rebuild it. Ah, yeah, that's better. Okay, that's the new thing. So what's wrong with this? Deprecated equal true. How is that not covered? Oh, maybe because I don't instantiate a host message v1 directly, or... Well, that's kind of weird. I'm gonna just run the thing in Tux as I'm used to. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is my terminal? Right here. So, of course, I'm not here. Ah, yeah. Please run it. It's failing. Why is it failing? Oh! Oh, of course. I'm changing my... Yeah, of course. Okay. That's a mistake I'm doing here. I'm changing the original... yeah. From copy, import deep copy. And let's do a deep copy of this. And then I can change it, and I don't change my original stuff. Let's try again. Okay, coverage is 100%. Seems fair. Okay, there you go. Okay, 100%, that's fine. That's much better. Okay. All right. I'm going to... Can I publish a new version of that right now? Probably. It's not really compatible with the previous version because I have added stuff that is required. So users are going to update. Yeah, that's not cool. I can't do that. I can't do that. So users are going to update and they're going to be breaking their stuff. So yeah, not nice, not nice. So let's not change this. I can change that, but let's not change the main one. Here, I'm not adding admins. Okay. Otherwise, it's not going to be backwards compatible. So here I'm getting the admins if there's any. Yeah, that's better. So it's optional. Cool. Okay. Well, let's publish. If I publish a new version, right? I think publishing the new version is going to be an exercise for next time, and I'm going to stop there because it's pretty late here. It's 6 o'clock, so I need to stop and do other things. Is the lighting okay? Because it feels like it's a little bit over. Like, yeah, I should probably put more lighting on the rest of the room. In the rest of the room. So it doesn't. Yeah, so it doesn't look like I'm over, I don't know, overlighted maybe, I don't know. Okay, looks cool. Do I have change logs here? I don't seem to have a change log. I'm still going to publish it. Well, publish this change. Of course. What was I consistent with the naming hosts versus host versus mirror? Consistency is important. Mirror crawl font, the mirrors page in MirrorManager can be found at. Yeah. Or should I just put it the host? The host was crawled. Yeah, I'm gonna change that. Yeah. Okay. Add a schema for messages sent when a host is disabled by the crawler. Okay, docs should work now. And I'm gonna stop there, and I'll publish that. I'll do that next time, and we're going to get messages for MirrorManager. That's pretty cool. All right. Oh, forgot to start the local record. That's too bad. Anyway, it was nice seeing you here. I'm gonna go back to this. Yeah, hello. All right. Well, it was nice having you here on the chat. I hoped you enjoyed it and learned stuff. And if you have questions, as always, feel free to ask me. And I'll see you in the next stream. Maybe next week. We'll see. See you then.